Hi everyone, my name is BB49 and you're listening to BuddhismBits. This is our episode number 49 and it is on the summary of Buddhist teaching or summary of the Lord Buddha's teaching. Well, we all know that, the Lord Buddha's teaching are recorded in what we call Tripitaka or the Buddhist Bible, and there are over, 84,000 chapters of his teachings. But, if we were to summarize all of the things you've said, all of the lessons learned from, studying his life, we could put that into three main things or three main things for you to do, for all Buddhists to do, or, for anyone to do in order for, for you to lead a happy life, in order for the society to be, a peaceful one. Well, first is to avoid the bad. Well, the fundamental way to do this, or the fundamental measure of, not doing bad thing is to, holding the precepts. The fundamental ones are the 5 precepts, which are, refrain from killing, refrain from stealing, refrain from, sexual misconduct, refrain from, lying, and also, just refrain from intaking the intoxicants. Well, these are the fundamental gauge or the fundamental measure of, not doing something bad or avoiding the bad. And all this is to, just ensure that you're not disturbing other human beings, other animals. You're not disturbing any creatures, that are living with you. And the second thing is to just do the good. And there are multiple ways of doing good, and it's not just, by donating money, or it's not just, giving other things to other people. It is also, holding precepts mindfully is also a way to do good, or meditation is a way to do good. Having integrity or being resolute, having empathy, and also being, endurant. These are just some ways for you to do good. There are many ways, according to Buddhism, for you to do good. So first is to refrain from doing bad, avoid the bad. Second is to do good. And last but not least, the most important one in Buddhism, it is to purify the mind. Because the mind is the most important thing, according to Buddhism. It is also the determinant, of your future lives at the moment of death. If at the moment of death, if your mind is bright and clear, your future lives would be, better, or say you would go to somewhere better. But if your mind is, clouded and dark, murky, at that moment of death, your destination would not be good. So it is essentially, you would be reborn in the hell realm if your mind is dark and, just murky at that moment of death. And also, purifying the mind, it is the ultimate goal, because we believe that stillness is key to all success. And also in modern world, we call mind over matter, because mind, according to Buddhism, the mind element affects all other elements, which are components of all things. So if your mind has a good quality, all other elements would have a good quality, and then all of the things, including your body, would be in good health. So the three main things that are, sort of the summary of all teaching is to avoid the bad, do the good, and purify the mind. And if anyone does this 3 things, you are en route to essentially becoming the Lord Buddha yourself. And that's about it for this episode on, summary of Buddhist teaching. If you were to have any questions, queries, comments, or any suggested topics for me to talk about, feel free to reach me at BuddhismBits@gmail.com. It's BuddhismBits@gmail.com. Ehi Patsiko, come and see you know. Bye!